welcome to Crankin Out Crafts. My name's JFlo, and this week we're going to show you how to make these adorable UV resin little charms here at L-Bell. We've got workshops through October, so please check dates and times for some of these really cute opportunities to make these cute charms with our silicone molds and UV resin. Welcome to Crankin Out Crafts. Today we are going to show you some special items from L-Bell, which is, L-Bell is our Japanese products that we have exclusively at our Ben Franklin store at MΑPUNAPUNA. And we're gonna showcase today some Halloween items. And the first one that we're gonna do is the ghost. So what you will need is a silicone mold, which we have lots of different ones. You'll take the silicone mold and fill it up with the crystal clear UV resin. You're actually just gonna fill it halfway. So slowly pour in the resin, and then take a toothpick and take out any bubbles that you find in there. You can do this easily with a toothpick or a push pin. So that's what we're doing right now. This part's important because you want it to be really nice. You can also take a heat tool, and when you heat it up, it forces the bubbles to come out. All right, now we're going to take the half-filled silicone sheet and put it in our UV resin light for 3 minutes, and it will harden. We'll be right back. While we are waiting for the resin to harden, now we're gonna take some of our UV resin from the bottle and then put it on a silicone mat. And we're going to take some liquid ink, not a lot, just a little bit, and we sell it here again at our L-Bell location, and probably about 5 drops from the toothpick would be just enough for this amount of resin. You don't want to use too much because it may take a lot longer for it to dry, but you mix it with the resin to create the color that you want, and we're doing a like milky white color right now. Mixing that up. And then we will be applying this to the top layer of the ghost silicone mold to give it that white look that you can see here. These are so cute. All the different images that we have here. And you can check our calendar too for upcoming workshops that we'll have in October for times for these cute projects. Now the resin is hard in our silicone mold. We're gonna take the color that we just made and put it inside to fill up the rest of the silicone mold. So now it's gonna make the top layer white. You want to push it in all the corners, get a nice full layer in there. You can push it around with your toothpick. And then again, take out any bubbles with a toothpick, or you can use your heat gun. All right, so now we are going to put this colored resin silicone mold inside the UV light and set it for 3 minutes and then come back. As we're waiting for that, we're gonna talk about now the film that we have. These are little tiny images on clear film that we have. They come in a little kit, which will be here when you do the workshop. And we have some spooky little things. You can also see some of the images we've got here, like the pumpkin face and little words inside that are really cute. So we'll cut those out and put them in as our next spot. The cool thing about the film is it's clear. So when you cut it, if you do it actually bigger than the image, when you set it in the resin, it's going to completely disappear. You won't be able to see those edges. So we just took it out of the UV lamp. It took a little longer than we anticipated. This one was about 5 minutes. So just know that it might take a little bit more than 3 minutes. All right, next we're going to pop it out of the silicone mold. Look how easy that comes out. We're going to flip it over, and now actually the white is going to become the bottom or the back side. What we're doing now is there was just a little bit of resin kind of that overlapped just a little bit. We're cleaning up that edge right there. You can also take an X-Acto knife and kind of clean up the edges. Be very careful with the X-Acto knife when you do this part. All right, then we are going to show you now how to put on the film. So we've squeezed out a little bit of the resin onto our silicone mat, and then taking it little by little and covering the entire ghost. What this does is gives it kind of a nice rounded effect on the top too. When we, flip it over, take it out of the silicone mold, it's very flat on this side. So now we'll build it up a little bit and put our fun little filmed images on here. This is a long process, so we are going to spend a little time making sure it looks really good. We get a nice level filled in all the areas. We've cut out some of the film and we'll be applying those. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna put on a little pumpkin eye. You can use tweezers, sometimes that's better to place things rather than your fingers. Your fingers might get a little bit tacky. Really cute little ghost. Little haunted house. Little witch. All right, and then we're also gonna add glitter. So take a little bit, just put a little bit on your toothpick. Sprinkle a little bit of glitter on there. Looks really cute. Once you're satisfied with how it looks, you'll put a little bit more resin. Tacking everything down. Putting just a little bit of resin right on the top of all the film and spreading it out just a little bit. Once we're done spreading this, we're going to put it in our little UV light and bake it again. We'll see you back in just a few minutes. All right, now we are pulling our little ghost out. That final layer is now on there, and this ghost face is so cute. So cute. Get a good look. So we use the moon is actually the smile, the pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns are the eyes. All right, and then also on our silicone mat that we used, you can see here, I just wanted to tell you why we use the silicone mat. It's so you don't make a mess, one, on your table. But when you take the silicone mat and then put it inside the oven, and then once everything is hardened on there, when you pull it out, it's really easy, and this again takes like 3 minutes when you're done. It's really easy to pop that resin right off. So super simple to clean the mat. Another technique that we use to clean the mat is we take duct tape, and you can just put the duct tape and apply it straight to that silicone mat, peel back, and cleaned it off, like tacky. The other item that we use for cleanup is this gel cleaner. And the gel cleaner works great for your table and to wipe up. All right, now the finishing touch, we wanted to talk to you about the top of these little keychains. We have a little finding here that we have attach a little bit of resin to the top, then stick it in our UV lamp, and it holds that piece on there really good. Stick in the UV lamp, you wait, probably not more than a minute for this tiny little piece, and that securely attaches that top, so then you can put the keychain on it. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us and listening and watching us today. Please come in and check out the workshops that are in our L Bell section for October. L Bell again is located at our MΑPUNAPUNA Ben Franklin store only. Have a great day.